Yo, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna call this one Twitter fucking gurus. And I'm having to rewind a little bit because I was busy over my birthday. I wanted to comment on this when it happened, but I was busy for like a week and a half partying and shit with my friends. Anyway, so you may have seen the tweet where it says, "Hello, David. This is by the SCRIPTMASTer." And by the way, normally I don't name names, but at this point I feel like who gives a fuck? Like, they're posting this shit on a public platform, so I'm allowed to say their names. "Hello, David. I read 3/4 of the page and stopped. So far, the story looks interesting, but you have some formatting issues to fix. Then why would you stop reading?" A real producer would not stop reading. A real agent would not stop. A manager would not stop reading. They'd keep going, okay? So already this tells me this guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about. And by the way, what are his let me keep going, and then I'll say this. I'll say it now so I don't forget. What are his qualifications to determine that you aren't writing your shit right? This is fucking insanity, man. Just to give you one of your formatting issues, it is not necessary to write sounds in all caps. It's hard on the eyes. So he's the person to determine this for the entire fucking industry. You've got to be kidding, SCRIPTMASTer. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And how dare you call yourself the SCRIPTMASTer? What are your fucking qualifications, guy? Feel free to contact me if you need help, meaning his help. Why would I need your help if you haven't done shit in the industry? Or tell us what it is. Tell us what you've done that's so great that we should be kissing your fucking feet to get your thoughts on our scripts. And you're too dumb to keep reading a script that so far looks interesting. Any real producer would be like, I don't give a fuck what the formatting issues that you think our issues are at this point. They're like, no, I know that anything like that is easily fixable. You know what's hard? Is finding an amazing script. That's what's hard. Saying shit like this tells every fucking agent, every manager, every producer, every studio exec that happens to be on writer Twitter, it tells them that you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And that your script is probably going to be all formatted, like you think is correct, but the script fucking sucks, probably. Let me say this before I forget. I never once, not once, saw my ex pass on a script over formatting. Not once. And of all the fucking agents I know, big ones, dude. Big ones. I gotta name their fucking names. Think CAA. Just think of any agent there that's fucking up there and has made, multiple $1 million deals all around town. The big movies that you look at as fucking huge. That shit. I've never heard a single one of them comment on formatting. Not one of them. But this guy's the fucking king of, he knows about formatting. If you went to an agent, a big agent, and said, you know what, you can't cap sounds, they'd be like, what? I've never heard of that. I've never heard that's a thing. You go to big producers, A-list. I've never heard that's a thing. Big managers, I've never heard that's a thing. None of them give a fuck, dude. SCRIPTMASTer. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. And he says here, which way should I go first? So apparently, this guy's just attacking people. So if someone's gonna attack people, I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna fucking name them and be like, hey, would you like to fucking debate me? I'll debate several of these people just for the fucking entertainment value, just to see how quickly I can fucking kick their legs out from under them because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And they get time to think about their fucking response on Twitter. But if it's fucking live, they got no time to fucking scramble, dude. And would I say this to like a big writer? No, I wouldn't, because most likely the big writer and me would, or an agent or a producer or whatever, would agree on 99% of it. You know? So this guy, he retweets this young lady, Stacy, retweets her first page and says, did you go to script writing school? I never heard it called script writing school. Did you go to script writing school or just write the way you want? Asking because he fucked up there, based on all the script writing books I read, you break every rule. Really, every rule. You can tell that from one page. And if that's something you notice from one page, you're a fucking moron, script master. Okay? In other words, your script should be rejected from the time a producer flips the first page. This is what an asshole this guy is. Thinks he's the fucking king of Hollywood and probably hasn't done a fucking thing. I don't even need to look at his bio or none of that. His IMDb, none of that. I already can tell this guy is a fucking clown who doesn't know a fucking thing about the industry. And by the way, to Stacy, if Stacy happens to see this, I read the first page. It's fine. It's 100% fine. I do a bunch of shit like this all the time in my scripts, Stacy. Okay, or writers who write like this. It's fine. Your page 1 is perfectly fine. You know, a rep should keep going. A producer should keep going. Don't worry about what this fool said. And I can tell he's trying to make you feel bad and tear you down because he's the fucking king. This guy's nobody, dude. Let's debate the script master. Let me debate you. How about debate me for 10 minutes? I'll shred you, guy. You fucking clown. And no, I'm not scared of you. I looked at your thread. I see that this guy is hardcore into vet shit and all this kind of stuff. Understand this, dude. If he sees this, I'll tag him. I don't care. My father's a vet, died for this country. I'm not a snowflake, bro. I believe in protecting myself, and there's a riddle in this video. If you happen to see it, you probably know what it is, okay? So understand that, dude. Don't try to get crazy with me, dude. But I'll debate you head to head. No problem, dude. I'm happy to set aside 15, 10 minutes, half hour to shred people like this. Just to show that these guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you put them straight in front of you on their feet, they'll crumble, dude. So his proof is screenwriting books. Who gives a fuck what these books say? You know what I mean? Right there, you're showing us that you're a fucking complete amateur. And then someone else says, it's not about the rules, it's about will the audience like it? And if the audience is me, I love it, and I want to read more. The majority of people that watch TV and film, blah, 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 they say, I don't have the rest of that, but then the script master, master of the fucking universe apparently. Hey, I understand that, but the ones who read the scripts are producers, agents, directors, etc. Not the audience. And all our script writing teachers and books claim that if we don't write using the quote unquote approved format, parentheses, final draft, they would not bother reading your script. That's a fucking lie, dude. You have no idea what you're talking about. How am I fucking positive, bro? Because I was married to an agent for fucking 20 years, you fucking clown. Do not be telling writers this shit and trying to put them down, dude. You look like a fucking moron, and fuck you, dude. I can't stand people like you. Okay? The ones who read the scripts are producers, agents, directors, etc. You sound like you have no experience with any one of them. I've sent my shit out doing the same shit that the rest of these writers are doing, being off the cuff and being interesting on the page. And I got signed, I got deals, I got fucking all that shit, dude. You know? Producers, who are the producers you've worked with where you can claim that you know this to be true? Name them. Who are the agents that you've worked with where you know this to be true? Name them. Name the company, name the fucking agent, you fucking liar, dude. Fuck you. Name the director. Who is it? See, that's where all this bullshit falls apart. By these people who pretend to understand the industry. By what? By their teachers and by what they've read in fucking books. You know, the approved format. There is no approved format. That's bullshit. Like I said, you talk to an agent, you talk to a producer, they'll be like, I don't know what the approved format is, because there isn't one. The approved format is, do I like the fucking script, you clown? Fucking script master, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They would not bother reading your script. How are you the one to determine what the fucking agent, producer, or director is gonna read? You're not the one. They are. Okay? How dare you tell writers this shit? You should get the fuck off writer Twitter and don't come back until you fucking sell something, until you have a fucking hit, you clown. Then he says, hey Stacy, I think my comment was misinterpreted. No, it wasn't. It was intended clearly to make her feel bad. And for any other writer reading her shit that liked it, to make them second guess if they're going about writing correctly. And guess what? They are. He says, it was a simple question out of bullshit. It was a simple question out of curiosity, because in my creative writing degree, they pounded over and over in our heads, quote unquote, breaking the rules and you will never, or break the rules and you will never sell a script. Well, guess what, clown? I know a bunch of people who fucking broken the rules and sold shit, okay? For millions of dollars. Okay? And has gone on to be a fucking hit, you idiot. Then he says, if there are no rules, then a degree is worthless, right? That's the only place you are correct, SCRIPTMASTer. That's the only place. Yes, you are correct. If you have an MFA or whatever the fuck it is, no agent cares. No fucking big manager cares. All the three letters, CAA, WME, whatever else, Verve, all of them, Circle of Confusion, Anonymous, none of them give a fuck about your MFA, dude. And no one has ever asked me if I have an MFA. No one. And I'm talking about A-list people. I'm talking about huge fucking agents. Okay? Big directors. A-list, dude. Like, do I gotta name fucking names for you, you fucking clown? You don't know what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up, dude. Okay? And this video is also for the people who talk like this, talk down to writers, and are adamant about they're fucking up. Why is this guy saying this? Does he run like some service or something? Here's one thing I promise you. Do not listen to guys like this. Do not sign up for their fucking service, because they're going to lead you away from what Hollywood wants. Hollywood wants you to take a risk with the format and be fucking crazy with it. And do shit like what? Do shit like what? What's fucking I can't remember the one about A Quiet Place. Don't they have a page? Like, I've done shit like this before. You turn the page, there's one word on it, dead. Okay? Shit like this. They don't give a fuck, man, as long as the story moves them. Okay? So that's the end of my rant. Okay? And if this guy wants to fucking debate me, I'll smash him. Okay? Or anybody else like that. And have I said this already? I have no argument with you know, A-list people and shit like this, because they generally agree that there's not really any fucking rules, dude. It's just, is the script good? Later, guys. Best of luck.